good to be back. The Golden Ball, that's like it would have been a pawnbroker's if it had a ball outside, would it? Maybe. And it's quite windy here. I always loved them as a kid. That's the seabay.com shop, selling holiday junk, and that was one of the oldest. That's one of the oldest chip shops, Bamford's. People drive over from York to go to Bamford. And here I am. I'm home. We've got lobster pots. They're actually crab pots, but we always call them lobster pots. And it's mid-afternoon, and the moon's out. And that's like one harbour. Beyond the wall, it's like the posher. Is it? Yeah, it's the posher yachts. And then that's like the. Shall I just have a walk over if there's nobody coming? Yeah, so like I've got friends who've got yachts over there. One of them doesn't know how to do anything with it, but he owns it anyway. And it's never worked out. We get the sails up, and this is the wharf here. This is where they tell stories at Seafest along here. And there's some amazing things that I don't know what they are, made out of old car tyres, I think. You hang them on the side of the ship. And then there's fishing nets. And there's, I'm just showing you some lobster pots there, but there are millions here. Each old family has allowed so many lobster pots, and you get a designated number. So there's each different family's sets all piled up always. There'll be old ropes. And that's I've never seen them before. That's kind of like an adaptation of it's like a modern crabbing pot or lobster pot. You see, they get in and then they can't get out again. That's how it works. But they're like plastic. Somebody's recycled plastic containers and drilled holes in them so the water gets in. Okay. I don't know why, because the water can get in the net, can it? Or maybe it's so they drain when you lift them out of the water, so they're not heavy to pull out. And there's some. Another stack of lobster pots. They look new, or newish anyway, because you can see some of them are really old. And I don't know what that was. And you get cormorants here. And there's been years ago there was a whale in this harbour. That's the buoy Christopher. It's bad luck to change the name of a ship. Never ever change the name of a boat or a ship, whatever the difference is. If you do, you have to keep the old name on as well in little letters, or it's terrible, terrible look. And there's Grimes shellfish over there. These are fishing boats. There's Ask Italian. I've never understood what you have to ask the Italian. I don't really know. It says outside the front, it says ask any pizza to go. So I said, well, ham and pineapple, to get rid of that one, I don't like them. Make the ask any pizza to go, you see. Go away, Hawaiian, but never mind, it's not funny. And this is little tiny cute little fishing boats. I can't believe we've got these things that are quite sort of sizable. They're not like the, you know, you can get gigantic things nowadays, can't you? But then you get these little tiny ones here. Absolutely mega cute. Imagine being out and seeing them. You know, you pull your net in and you've got a narwhal in there with a 6 foot long spear on its nose, like the one that was on the news in London, you know. But I know somebody who caught one. It would fill that boat there, and they had one in the net when they pulled the net in. That's quite a frightening experience. I said, what do you do? She said, well, we've got the net off it and we let it go. How it didn't kill him, I don't know. How they let it go, I don't know. And the pirate ship is often here. It's not, of course, at this time of year. And just looked, and there's two guys in the van listening to me, looking at me to say, what a bloody idiot, talking to himself. There we go. Just seagulls today, and lots more lobster pots. And then, of course, up there we've got the castle. It doesn't look quite so grand from here. It just looks like a line on the film. It doesn't in real life. But that's the castle. John Bull Seaside Rock. That is the sweet candy, should I say, that everybody's got to try who comes to Britain and comes to the seaside. it's got the word Scarborough all the way through it, so when you bite, after every bite you look at the rock, it still says Scarborough. And that's the Newcastle Packet, a wonderful fisherman's pub. And my mum lives just down there. I should have filmed from there really. And then there's very famous there is the Harbour Bar. People from all over Britain come to go in the Harbour Bar. It's an ice cream parlour. So that's where you get your sundaes and Knickerbocker glories and that sort of thing. It's a wonderful fish restaurant there. And we don't like to talk about that one, it's a bit much, isn't it? It's called Winking Willies. They were offering to sponsor the local school soccer team, but it would have meant that all the boys and girls had the words Winking Willies on their shirts, so the school said no thank you very much, we don't want sponsoring. And then down the alley there, between the Princess Cafe and the Newcastle Packet, they're just little black signs, is the Tunny Club. That's the wonderful, most favourite fish and chip shop in the world. And there's photographs of John Wayne and Errol Flynn and lots of other famous people from way back then, David Niven, fishing in Scarborough, catching the tunny fish. And then up here we've got the seafood stalls where you go and buy winkles and shrimp and prawns. Shrimps and prawns, they are different things, and shrimps are small. Actually, they are not great big things. They are called prawns. I nearly said shrimps then, I nearly got it wrong. I nearly made myself look like a fool. And that's what we say. We don't say bathroom and restroom here, we say public conveniences. You know, nobody ever says public conveniences, but you get it on signs. Same as you get WC on signs. And it's winter, so it's very sparse in the seafood section. We've got dressed crabs. We've got winkles. And then we've got Yorkshire tea, bacon butty, sausage butty. Sausages are shaped like sausages here, actually, and you can get a gingerbread latte that won't be very good from a place like that, but. And then that, of course, is the beach. It isn't. This is the windy weather here, bringing the sand up. But there's the beach. It starts there. This is just it's blown onto the path, sidewalk, and oops, falling over. And there's the huge Grand Hotel, which we've stayed in. It's absolutely wonderful. Lovely walkways along there, which I need to explore more. But it's obviously been extremely stormy weather. The sea is, it's not just the wind, because here on the road we've got seaweed and driftwood. So the sea must have been right up here on the last high tide. And the sand builds up at this side here, and then in autumn, in the fall, they come with diggers and they get the sand from here and they dig it up, put it on lorries and drive it down to that end and then tip it out and rake it flat over there. Because if not, that sand all goes away and you've just got the bare rock underneath and all the sand's at this side. So that's it really. Bye bye.